Bum, 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 bum.
Professor, what are you looking at?
Hello there. How lovely to see you. Well, what we've got here are some specimens. And these are all specimens I've brought back today from the Triassic period. If you go to beaches and I don't know, rock faces, places like what they call the Jurassic coast, where there's actually Triassic, Jurassic,
Yes.
Permian, all sorts of periods are covered in the Jurassic coast.
So
It's
ancient.
worth a visit.
Yes.
Lyme Regis.
Ooh.
We love Lyme.
Oh, we do, don't we?
And if you go to those places, you can see these things. These are fossils that I've picked up from the Permian period. And if you look at this fossil, can you get in close and have a look at that? If I show you that like that, is that any good? Does that help?
It certainly is. That's amazing.
Can you see the marks of the shell there?
Yes.
Well, this is many millions of years old, but here's a new one. Now it's obviously just stone. This has been transformed by tremendous pressure to become a fossil. But this is a nautilus shell, which is a modern thing. It's very beautiful. I always think the nautilus is a lovely thing to look at.
It's exquisite,
I'm
isn't
holding
it?
it the way that we usually display them, like this.
Yes.
But in fact, they didn't swim like that. They swum like that. And sticking out of here, there was an eye just here, and then there were like tentacles,
Yes.
if you can see that.
I can. In fact, you see your tentacles waving.
Yes, you can see my tentacles waving. And inside here, just in here, the palm of my hand is, there was like a mouth that ate plankton, phytoplankton, things like that in the sea.
Yes.
But it actually swum like this. It's quite an interesting motion.
Yeah.
And you can look them up. You can look up on the internet. You can Google the nautilus swimming and you can see them today. But they're really a living fossil. This is one from many millions of years ago. And if you see that, you can still see these marks. I don't know if you can see these striations and marks. Here
Yes.
they're very beautiful. They're what we call nacreous. They refract and reflect the light. And that helps to camouflage them, I believe, underwater from predators.
Yes.
And there's one, you can see this would have been the same at one time. We've got lots of different ones here. There's a tiny one. Not the tiniest, they go down to, well, almost microscopic sizes. There's a little tiny one.
So small.
Yeah, but if you look at this, you can see they're beautiful things.
Yes.
They might make a nice pair of earrings, perhaps.
Let's have a look, Professor.
Or nice cufflinks, perhaps.
Oh, what a good idea.
I've got almost a pair there, you see. Could be I don't know, a pair of nose ornaments, perhaps.
Oh.
Or spectacle ends. Well, you know, these are stone, but they're very beautiful. You can see can you get up close to that? And can you see the tiny markings? If I hold that, does that help?
Oh, yes, that's lovely.
Does that help a bit?
Yes.
And you can see it's a very beautiful thing. I love fossils. I've always loved fossils. These are still shell. I mean, look at that. That'd be a painful mouthful, wouldn't it? Yeah, obviously, whatever lived in there in this beautiful coloured shell, pink. It's that lovely.
It's like a salmon pink, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of a lovely coral pink. Whatever lived in there and came out of here must have been very tasty.
Yes.
You know, if you winkle that out and yum. And so it evolved, the ones that were the most knobbly.
Yes.
Over long periods of
That's even more
millions and
knobbly.
millions of years, they lived on to breed and become the successful ones of whatever species that was. Now, I've got to do a lot of research into these. These are shells from the Triassic that still exist today. I mean, all of like the nautilus still exists today. There's the very ancient creature, but this is the one that exists today. You're very lucky if you can see them swimming under the sea. Look how beautifully coloured that is.
So lovely.
And these are some other ones. Again, knobbly to stop you being such an appetising mouthful. There's where the creature lived inside, you see, which cilia could come out. And there's the other one now. I love all these natural shapes. They're just most beautiful things to see. We bring back rocks from the past as well. This is a conglomeration rock, which is it contains quite a bit of iron.
Yes.
That's what gives it this red colour.
Oh.
And people in the different periods, in like the Neolithic and the Paleolithic period, ground this up. And if you see, if I grind a bit of it up onto the table here, can you see? Just here, can you see? If I grind a bit, can you see it there?
Oh, yes.
If you look at this, you can see. And if you can see, it's a sort of a reddish colour.
Yes.
And if you grind this up, you can make a red paint out of it.
Oh.
And it's what cave paintings were painted with, stone like this. And so you've got a natural, you take another stone and grind it here.
Yes.
And you've got a piece of a Paleolithic paint pot. Does it cost anything? Who gives it to us? The gods. How wonderful is that?
Yes.
On the way back, I stopped off in the Iron Age.
You did have a lovely trip, actually, didn't you?
It was wonderful, wasn't it? I picked up this Iron Age spearhead. Lovely thing. Very, again, devastating if it hits you going at 150 miles an hour.
Goodness
But very
me.
beautifully made, beautifully designed, aerodynamically designed, in fact. In fact, aerodynamics and aquadynamics are some of the most ancient sciences, really.
Yeah.
So there we are. We've come back from a very interesting and diverse trip to the far Triassic.
We had a lovely time. Wasn't it quiet?
It was
was
lovely,
so
but
peaceful, wasn't
I
it?
think that if you think about the sea in the Triassic, there were massive fish lizards in there, the ichthyosaurs and the mosasaurs.
Yes.
Massive creatures.
We never went paddling, did we,
No,
darling?
you don't want to go paddling in the Triassic.
We certainly didn't.
Never mind taking a bite out of you. They gobble you up whole and wonder
Yes.
where that was the hors d'oeuvre, where's the main course?
Yes.
But now we're back home again. Time for tiffin, I think.
Oh, nice cup of tea.
Oh, cup of tea, righto. Well, we'll wait for that until later, until the sun's over the yard arm. Have fun with history. Always have fun with history. And come back safe. Bye for now.